Alright. Last year I made an impulsive decision to leave Renaissance. After being here since 6th grade, I developed many strong relationships with teachers and students. I was involved in a lot of extracurricular activities within the school, and I was excelling in my academics. Leaving meant that I no longer had any of those things. After I left, I was surprised when a lot of the people I called my close friends stopped talking to me. Since I had attended Renaissance for so long, my social life existed exclusively inside of the Husky community. My pride kept me from acknowledging that I messed up and made immature decisions. While it may not have looked like I cared about the situation I was in, I did. I was now a high school dropout, and I didn't know how my future would unfold. Everything I had been expecting to happen was out the door at this point, and it was very difficult to motivate myself to get back on track. Eventually, I decided to finish up the semester at a one-on-one school. Although school wasn't intense or time-consuming, it felt very uncomfortable knowing that everyone else was following a regular school schedule. For the first time in my life, I missed being at school. I applied to begin the second semester at a few private schools, however, my circumstances kept me from being accepted. Finally, I decided that the best option would be to go to the Army-Navy Academy. Moving away and having more structure seemed like just what I needed. After attending for a little while and losing all of my hair, I decided military school wasn't for me. I tried to come back to Renaissance at that point, but I wasn't able to. This led me to my local public high school, Miracosta. It was a huge change going from a very small school to a school with over 3,000 students. It took a while to get used to, but eventually I settled in. I began to meet a lot of people, and before I knew it, I had more friends than ever. Then I started getting involved in my youth group at church. I joined the leadership team and began playing guitar and bass on the worship team. I established many new relationships and deepened pre-existing ones. By the end of the school year, I was in a better position than I had ever been in my entire life. I gained so much wisdom and such a unique understanding of the world. While I may have been most comfortable staying at Miracosta, I decided it was important to finish off the school year with the best education I could receive. Choosing to return to the Husky community was one of the most difficult decisions of my life because it meant giving up going to school with all of my friends to go back to a place that I had left on bad terms. My advice to you would be to not take the school you're at for granted. I went to pretty much every type of school there is just to find out that none of them can compare with this one. Shout outs. Emma, I don't know if you're here, but I really appreciate that you kept in touch with me while I was gone, and I hope we can stay friends for a while. Mr. Peterson, you're a beast. Miss B, thank you for going out of your way to make things work for me, and I really appreciate all the effort you put in. Dr. T, I really appreciate our relationship, and you emailed me and kept in touch with me while I was gone, so I know that you care about me more than it just being your job. And then Mom and Dad, I love you guys. Thank you for always supporting me and doing so much more than you need to help me succeed. I really appreciate it.